Hey, everybody, glad to join with you tonight. Appreciate you coming on board. Just click and come on board. We'd be glad to have you on our show. One thing, you can do that by clicking the link. How and why would you want to use video to promote your services or your business, right? How and why would you want to do that? Why would you want to use that to create your brand? Let's see, we got you covered. Click. See. Yeah. So anyway, we're back. I don't know what happened. There was a glitch on my end. I think I had too many things logged in at the same time, and trying to connect people up and everything because I wanted to show you how I was going to do something here today. Anyway, this is a cool tool, and when you begin to think about how in the world can I put my brand, my service, myself out there in front of people, why would I do that? And of course, one of those is because the power of video enables us to be able to connect people to us, right? Because people don't buy from a company, they buy from a person. People don't buy a product or service, they buy what a person is putting in front of them. So that's why we want to use a tool like this to be able to really be able to demonstrate that to people, whether you do interviews or whether you do product demonstrations or whether you do a talking head component, or whether you put somebody up here with you, or whether you do a slide share, or whether you do a webinar format. All of that allows you to be able to connect people to you as a person. And so we've been talking about that with people all along the way, and I just kind of wanted to bring people into that process and talk a little bit about how this tool does that, how this tool makes that happen, right? How does it make it happen? And that's the power of it. That's the power of this tool that we're talking about. By the way, if you want to find out about the tool, you can click the link up there. If you'd like to come on the show with me, show other people how smart you are, then you can just click the link up there that says join me on the show, and you can, it'll ask you permission to say, hey, do you want to use your camera and your microphone, and you can just join me right here on the show and show people how simple and easy this works, right? How simple and easy this works. Or you can just ask your questions in the comment box below, whether you're catching me live here on Facebook, on my profile page, or one of my other pages, or whether you're catching me live from YouTube, because I'm streaming live to YouTube at the same time, and there may be some YouTube viewers on there as well asking questions. Matter of fact, if you're on YouTube, you might want to jump over there and find this stream live and comment over there and see kind of where it's going. Because think about the fact that you can do one video, one presentation, one live stream, and be on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope and LinkedIn all at the same time. That's the power of being able to save time, energy, resources, of course, money, because time is money, and you're able to commit to that kind of tool and give a presentation to people. So I want to do a little demonstration tonight, talk a little bit about how you go about the how, the why, and the how. One of the biggest things that we do when we come on live stream is we've got something we want to say. And what's your why behind that? Is your why to talk about something in the past that happened, and then you found something, and now you just it changed things for you, and now you're in the future with it, and you're like, want to tell about that? Or is your why to help people imagine how things could be if they engage in a process with you? Maybe you're a coach, speaker, trainer. Maybe you've got a book that you're trying to sell that's got content in it that would help people. What's the why behind it? Why would people want to engage with you or your product, your service, your business? And that component, it gives you the ability to speak to people's wants and needs. You see, people want things in this world. Matter of fact, the only time people buy something is when they want it. Now, if they get talked into it, they try to figure out how to get out of it. But if they want it, they keep it. They keep it. And so, how do you? What is your why? How does it speak to what somebody wants? How does it speak to somebody wants? And you have to think about, well, what is it that people want? Maybe they want to lose weight. Maybe they want to gain weight. Maybe they want to make money. Maybe they want to have a better relationship. Maybe they want to be successful as a parent. Maybe they want to be successful as a business owner. Maybe they want to sell a meal. Maybe they want to sell barbecue. Maybe they want to sell hot dogs. Maybe they want to learn how to do X, in their life. Maybe they want that. Maybe they want to be smarter. Maybe they want to be more effective in what they do. Maybe they want to learn how to speak. Maybe they want to learn how to do live stream online, right? Maybe they want to learn how to do those things. So when you talk about that, what question would you have? What question would you have that you would say, well, how would I use video to do that? How would I use live streaming to do that? What would your thing be? What would your thing be? And you can just type that in the chat box below here. If you're on one of my other pages, you can type it in there. I'll see it. At least if you're on my speaker page, or if you're on the Smart Guy TV page, you can talk about how would you use this in your business, right? How would you use this in your business, and see what it could do for you, right? I'm going to try to look and see what people are saying over here. Okay, bear with me a second. Okay, because I'm getting some responses from people, and I want to know what's going on over there. Okay, what's going on over there? All right, so kind of how does that work for you, right? How does that work for you in your business, in whatever you're trying to do? So let's talk about the ability to use video to help people understand what you're about, And so, you probably can understand and look around here and say, okay, well, this guy must have something to do with leadership, because he's got a leadership game showing, and he must do a lot of reading, and what is it he talks about? Because look at all those books, and look at the whiteboard. He must do a lot of brainstorming. So what does he do? What does he do? And so when people see that, it helps them understand what you're about as a person, as a business, as a business owner. And of course, Facebook is asking me to log back in on my phone, which is the dumbest thing I ever saw. Right? Let me do that. Right? What is it for you? Right? Training. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One thing that people can, of course, do is be able to engage in training, right? To be able to engage in training with what they do as a person, as a business, as a business owner. Training becomes an important component that you can use, right? That you can use in your business. Let's say you have you have a product that you sell, and you want to train people how to use it. Like I have a product. I have a product that I sell to business owners. It's a digital business card. And I can take a show like this, and I can talk about, here's the most effective ways to use this tool, right? Here's the most effective ways to use the tool. All right, let me put this in there. I'm going to show you how I would go about doing that. Because what I want to be what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to show you what that looks like on what the board up there looks like from another camera. Let's see if I can get Facebook to cooperate. Okay, yeah, all right. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to click the link so I can join in on the show, right? I can join in on the show. Let's see if I can do that. All right. Join me on the show. All right. So I'm going to add me to the show, and I'm going to, okay. All right. Do what it says. Open with Chrome. I'm going to do that. All right. So I'm going to add myself to the show, and I'm going to let you. Okay. All right. So it won't let me add myself. How about that? I want to join the show. That's not going to work. So I'll have to find another way to do it. And I had to add a second camera. And my son has a solution for that. He told me about a tool that I could use to be able to show my phone on the show. And I need to use that tool, but I don't remember the name of it. How about that? So training would allow you to demonstrate how maybe a product of yours works. Or if you are a teacher or you're a coach or you're a speaker, you could use video to be able to talk to people about maybe an issue. Maybe you teach a language, or maybe you teach some kind of discipline where people need to have hands-on involvement, and you could show them how to do it. You could show people how to cook. You could show people how to change a tire. You could show people how to change oil in their car. You could do all kinds of things like this, that using a tool like this, and put it in a lot of different formats, because video allows you to do that. You could talk about your business, and you had a brick and mortar store. You could do a video like this and walk around and teach people how to be able to what the culture of your business is about, right? In other words, here's what we do. Here's how we do it. Here's a behind the scenes look at what we do, and that kind of thing. And that would give you the opportunity to be able to do that, right? And that's an important approach to it. So I can't join myself on the show. That kind of stinks. Okay. All right. Because I was hoping to be able to use my camera to show you what's up there, but I will find a way to do that, and I'll create a training video for it, right? And we'll be able to show people how that component works. I'm sure if I weren't signed into my profile, I could probably do that and make that happen, right? Open it with your browser. So that's what we want to try to do. I'm going to click on that. Open this with the browser. Open with. I think I'm going to try my Samsung and see if it works. Ah, okay. As long as I don't open it in the same browser, it will allow me to do that. So here we go. I'm going to allow this to happen. All right. Okay, so I've got to do something here. Settings. I got to allow it to get the camera. So sorry, I've never used it this way before, and that's why I'm doing this. Okay. All right. Okay. Internet settings. Okay. The browser has blocked your camera. Join the catch. Edit your browser settings. Okay, so how do we edit our browser settings here? Microphone. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see if this works now. I had to refresh it. Continue. Okay, so browser settings. Where's the settings here? Ad blocker, share. So settings, general settings. Privacy and security. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. Personal. Okay, nope, not seeing that. Huh. So you have a question besides this? I'm just experimenting here to see how I can use my data management. How I can use my other phone or use my phone to show my what goes on over there. All right. So secret mode settings. Nope. Nope. Trying to figure out how it's got this blocked. How it's got this blocked. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Nope. That's not it. Advanced. Privacy and useful features. How about let me just do what I want to do? Right? Okay. Nope, that's not it either. I told it yes, but it's not doing it. So I'm just kind of muddling around here trying to figure out how to get my phone to work on another browser to be able to use it. What happens here? I don't want to be able to do that. Go back. Mobile version. Okay, continue. The browser has what to join the broadcast, edit your browser settings to allow StreamYard to access your camera, then refresh the page. Okay, I don't know where I can do that from. Well, shoot. I got to figure that out. Because I wanted to show you the what goes on over here, up here on the whiteboard, so you can kind of see that, and which is again one of these things. So you can see this is really live. I'm not trying to hide anything here. You can do that with your with what you're trying to do, right? With what you're trying to do. All right. So I don't understand. Home. No. Go back. Continue. I just don't get why it's doing that. So anyway, got to figure that out. I've got to figure that out. Why is it blocking? Refresh here. So anyway, I'll forget all that. I'll worry about it. Hey, Nobby, what's going on, my man? Anyway, we're as we try out this new platform, we talked about the fact of how do you create the culture of your business using a video and using a formula. I use a formula called WWHW, which is it starts with why. Why do I need to talk about this? Why do you need to hear about this? Why is this product important, or why is this service important, or why is this platform important? You start with why, and then you have to answer the why. Why would somebody want to listen to this? Why would somebody want to talk about this? Why would somebody from across the world want to come on the show and say, "Hey, dude"? Part of that is being able to answer the why question in the process. Because part of what we have to do when we talk to people about our product, services, our business, or whatever it is we're doing, is everybody always ask it from the question of themselves is what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Why should I give you my time? Why should I give you my email address? Why should I give you my phone number? Why should I give you my money? Why should I give you anything here? Why should I give that to you? Why? Why would I do that? And so they ask it from what's in it for me? What's the big thing? And so as a business owner or a coach or a teacher or a product salesperson or service business or a brick and mortar business or anybody in that nature, he's just lonely. He's just lonely. I'm sorry, he's lonely. Hey, make a cake and light candles, Nobby, and you can attract a crowd. Just do a Facebook Live. I'm baking a cake. Everybody come join me, and people will show up. People love to celebrate. Why would people love to celebrate? Because people want to be happy. People want to join in on the fun. There's certain groups of people, and their makeup is they're all about what's the next party? Where can I go start a party? So the process for people is the very nature, uh, uh, and the concept of how you make this work, how you make this work, and it begins by you being able to answer the question why would somebody give their time, their resources, their money, their any of their information to you? What is it? Why in your business would you do that? So because everybody in business, and probably the group that understands it the least but needs it the most is people who are in the offline space, people who are in brick and mortar businesses. They understand they need customers, and they even understand the need to fill out information, but they don't know how to take that information and turn that into a resource for them, and especially a source of income. So you take a chiropractor who has all these patients that come in every day. They don't understand how they can take that list of patients and then partner with the dentist and do a collaboration, and both people make money. And the dentist who has people come in every day doesn't understand how to take his customers and turn that into a list that he can get the chiropractor to participate with him, and they both make more money. People don't understand that. A restaurant owner doesn't understand how to get the list of the people who come in their restaurant to eat, to be able to use that to get people to come back in their place. Why? Because they don't understand what's the why. When I give you that, you have to give them something, and you don't have to give them something for free. You can give them a better deal. You can put them in the limelight of what you're doing. You can do numerous things that help people, and what's in it for me. So as a business owner, it's about the why. It's about the why, right? It's about the why. And when you can get clarity about the why, in other words, about what's my mission here, what I'm trying to do, because once you have clarity about the mission, it provides you a purpose. A purpose. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And once you do that, it will answer the question of why. And oftentimes that's the biggest struggle that business owners that haven't done. They haven't done the work to say, well, okay, well, here's what I want to do. Let me answer the question of why I need to do that. That gives me purpose. And once I understand that, then it's easy to get the customer, the client, the patient on the other end to say, here's why I want to do that with you. Here's why I want to get this. Here's why I want to buy that. Here's why I want to give you my time. Here's why I want to give you my name. Here's why I want to give you my phone number, my email address. What is the why of that? Why of that? When you get clarity in the component of the WWHW process, it begins to help you understand the process for yourself of the picture. See, people, because of the way our brain is wired, while we speak with words, we hear in pictures. And how do we hear in pictures? Well, some people hear in an abstract way. So they can take various components and kind of put together their own picture. Other people are very concrete. They need a video. They need a demonstration. They need word picture. They need a, one step, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. They need to see it. And so you're able to take video and live stream like this and paint, quote unquote, the picture. And then to people, it becomes clear why. Why? Well, because I got to see it. I got to see how they put that together. I got to see how they did that. I got to see the why that this is important. And so when you're able to do that, when you're able to bring clarity to the picture, it begins to tell people what they need to do, which is the second W. Why? What? What is it I need to do? What is it I need to do? Do I need to take a step here? Do I need to give my name? Do I need to buy this? Do I need to give them my email address? Do I need to give them my phone number? Do I need to give them my money? Do I need to come to an event? Do I need to come to the store? What is it I need to do? Well, see, business owners often forget that. They forget, I got to tell people what to do. What to do, right? Because you can't assume it. And it's simply because people are foreign to the next step. They don't know what the next step is. To them, the next step is stepping off a cliff. It's like oftentimes when people say, well, put your email in the blank, and just because. And people, well, I don't know what you're going to do with my email. I don't know what you're going to do with my phone number. I don't know what you're going to do with my name, because they've done that too many times and they got spammed, right? Or they've got all these crazy advertisements, right? How many times have you gone to the mailbox and gotten mail out and you got some kind of flyer, an ad, and you're thinking, why would they send this to me? I'm not a customer. I'm not that's not what I do. That's not me. I don't buy that. I don't do this. And as a marketer, I think, man, you just wasted good. I'm looking up and down my street thinking, matter of fact, I know most of the people living here on my street, and you just wasted your money sending any of this to these people, because that's not where they're at. That's not what they do. That's not what they're interested in. And so oftentimes we don't think about telling people as a business owner what they need to do next, right? So what they need to do next. So what do you need to do next? What is it's going to happen when you give me your information? So, hey, we're gonna send you this. We're gonna send you more information about this, or we're gonna introduce you to this product that goes along with that. When you stand in line and you buy something and they come up and they tell you about the warranty, on the product, say it's an electronic device, and they forget to tell you why you need it. They just tell you, oh, we have a 6-month, we have a 3-year warranty on that. Would you like it? They try to jump to the, hey, buy it, without saying, well, here's why you need it. Here's what you need to do to get it. Here, and then they wonder why their sales go down and they don't sell that extra step. They don't get the upsell involved because they don't tell people what to do. What to do? Why does your product need this, and what to do to have this, right? And so when we as a business owner establish that process, it becomes really important to tell people what to do. So do this. because when the picture gets clear for people, and you tell them what to do, then they do that. It's like to get this, free, to get this research paper on 7 reasons why blank, 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 and blank. Put your name here, and we will send it to you. Oh, by the way, we don't spam you. We only send an occasional email out, or nobody's ever going to call you, or whatever you're doing with it, right? People need, what are you going to do with this? What is it I need to do so I know what's going to happen? So when the picture gets clear, it answers the question in people's minds, what? So we got why should I do it? And why do they want it? What's going to happen? What do you need to do, right? What do you need to do? And then the H stands for how to. How do you use this product? How do you make this work? How do you make it more effective? How do you implement this? Oftentimes when you get a box in the mail of something, or you buy something that's boxed or whatever, or you buy something that's has a recipe on the back, it tells you how to make it, right? How to make it. And have you noticed this one important thing about recipes on a box? They always have a picture of the finished product for you to see. People who do recipe shows and are effective and know what they're doing, they'll always show you the finished product first, because people kind of want to know why I'm going to do it, what's got to happen. Oh, wait, look, that's what it's going to look like when I get through. So now I know all the how-to steps, how to do this, and because we assume people know how to. They don't know how to. They don't know how to. So we have to show them the how-to components of what we're doing. Okay, and then the fourth thing, the fourth W is what if. What if you do this and it really works well for you? What if you do this and it saves you time? What if you do this and it saves you money? What if you don't do this and look at all the time you lose? Or what if you don't buy this and look at all the the money you're going to waste, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What if you don't do this and how's your relationship going to get better? What if you don't do this? How are you going to save money? How are you going to have extra money? How are you going to have a retirement? What ifs? What if you do? Any good financial planner always helps you understand it. Well, here's what happens if you put this much money aside, right? And then they show you, here's what happens if you continue to do this, right? Nobby can tell you all about that. That's what Nobby does. He helps people understand financial flows and how to take their money and make more money with it, right? And help people get out of the pickle they found themselves in because they didn't ask the what if question. So it's about helping people with what ifs in life, the what ifs in life, and that becomes an important component of how that function works, for ourselves. So you can take that formula in your business and begin to understand. When I move to the how to component over to the what if component, I'm then able to bring clarity to a strategy that makes a plan. And once people have a plan, it answers the how question. How is this going to help me? And the what if, of course, puts them up against the proverbial, between a rock and a hard place. If I don't do this, this is what happens. If I do this, this is what's going to happen. It's the old adage: if you always do what you've always done, you're always going to get what you got right now. So, what if you don't change? Well, you're going to get this. What if you do change? Here's what you could get. So the reality of it is that. And so what makes a perfect platform for that? I think something like this, called video. Video and live stream makes this happen. It helps make it happen. And the more places you can launch it at one time, the more effective you can be. The more resources you're going to be able to employ with people. The more ways you can engage people where they're at and what platform they're on. And of course, also the whole element of process for yourself of saving you time, energy, and resources. Because here's the one thing we all know: you can't get your time back. The 34 minutes that I've just talked here, I can't get back, but I can multiply it, because you see, I just created 2 hours worth of video because I broadcast it to 4 different platforms at the same time. So I multiplied it. And when you understand as a business owner how you can multiply your time, and it's just like, what can you do when you multiply your money? Well, that's called the compound effect, right? If you can compound it, and if you can if you can have if you can have a slight edge over everybody else, then you have this huge benefit of being able to put people in an environment where you can create for yourself more time, more money, more profits, have a bigger audience, a bigger list, and bring people along with you and create this culture where you're the person that can solve my problem. So, hey, thanks for being on the show with us. I appreciate you being here. We were trying to do a couple of things, and we still have not figured out how to get our mobile device to be able to allow the camera, so I can show you more information. Okay, and I hadn't figured it out yet. I haven't figured it out on this tool. Okay, intelligence, face, fingerprints. That's not it. I use a browser, separate browser, to be able to try to use my phone, but it's not working. So when you do that, and that component is huge for you to be able to implement that with people and everything like that. So hey, I'm gonna jump off here. Glad to have you on here. I'm gonna figure out this camera thing. I may come back on and try this again here in just a few minutes, but I'm gonna make it work out again. If this kind of tool, this multi-stream tool, which I'm right now, I'm on my profile, my Facebook profile page. I'm on two different business pages, and I'm on YouTube all at the same time. And tomorrow I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to be on Periscope and YouTube and several of my pages right here at one time, and do another show tomorrow. So hey, thanks for being with us. Have a great evening, or if you're like Nobby on the other side of the world, a great new day. We'll talk to you soon.